สวัสดีครับอาจารย์ครับผม
Hello and welcome to another Dhamma meeting where we will discuss the Buddhist practices of charity, morality, and meditation. Everyone is welcome to join. We are waiting for our first participant, which is Mike from New York. Hi, Mike. You're the first one to go today.
Wow, how lucky I am to be the first person to be on the call today. How's everything at the monastery, Fra John?
Okay, peaceful.
Peaceful?
Yeah.
That's good. How's the weather? Is it really hot right now?
Yeah, it's well, it's normal here. For you, probably hot. It's about 80, 90.
Mm.
But this is normal weather. Low 80, high 90 between.
And you're still in the middle of the rains retreat right now?
Yes, yes. We have 3 months retreat, and we're going into the second half now, I think.
Do you have a lot of new monks who are ordaining for this rains retreat?
Usually about 10,
Mm.
more or less. And they're just temporarily, they ordain for the residents. And then after the rain residents, they disrobe. It's more of a custom tradition for Thai male to become a
Oh,
monk for a brief period to learn the teaching of the Buddha. But
do
they
any of them
don't,
stay on?
some do, and some continue to stay on, some take leave after they finish their time because they have a family sometime, they have job, work to do. So it differs from person to person.
Mm.
But we have some people who ordain for a long time also, but not many compared to the people who ordain temporarily. Maybe 10 to 1 or something like 1 to 10.
Do you get lots of visitors to Wat Yan this time of year?
Well, we have two types: people who come regularly to give food, to give offerings, to support the monastery. They usually come on the weekend when they don't have to go to work. And there are people who also come on weekdays because they have their own business or something. It's convenient for them just to come. And then we also have some tourists who just come to pay respect to the statue, the Buddha statue, and ask for some blessing and do some donation to the temple. And we also have some who come and stay for a retreat, sometimes 3 nights, sometimes 5 nights, sometimes 7 nights. So these are Thai people coming into the temple.
Thank you for letting me know that. I hope to come to Wat Yan one day, maybe next year or the year after.
Yeah, we have two types of accommodation for the male. We have the more or less the the well equipped. I mean, as far as the four I can't use the word, but just a dormitory type of accommodation where you can stay quite well equipped with water, electricity, for instance. But there's another type which is on the mountain. This is for usually for monks to stay, but some laymen also like to stay up there. This we have no electricity or running water. It's right in the forest, in the mountain, and we don't have a regular house to stay. It's more like a platform
Hmm.
with a roof on and no wall or anything.
Hmm.
So you do the monks type of practice there on the mountain. So some people are not yet equipped to do this. They prefer to stay down below first. But after a few days, they might become more energetic, more ambitious, and they might want to move and try the mountain also.
Hmm.
Okay, anything else?
Yeah. When I woke up this morning, I asked my wife, I was like, I'm going to talk to the monk today. Do you want to know anything? And she was asking about peace, like how do we find peace? But I'm going to even kind of adjust the question even a little bit more. And how do we find harmony, um, like on like a local level with like the people that we're surrounded by in our immediate surroundings, and then just like harmony, like greater harmony.
Well, the first question you asked about peace, true peace is within yourself, not outside yourself. The world is never peaceful. There's always conflict all the time. So you can never find peace in the world, or long-lasting peace anyway. You might have some temporary peace, but to find true and long-lasting peace, it has to be inside yourself, in the mind or in the heart. And this you need to do meditation practice to calm your mind, to stop thinking, and to stop craving for things. These are the crave because the cravings are the cause of restlessness and agitation for the mind. If you can stop the mind, stop it from craving, then you'll have peace within yourself. And in regards to living with other people, you just have to use the four Brahma Vihara. You have to use metta, which is loving kindness. Have have love and kindness toward other people, regardless of whoever they are, all beings, according to Buddhism, even the spiritual beings and the animals also, we should have loving kindness toward them. It, it means that you don't hurt them. You make them happy if you can. And you should have compassion when people are in need, they need some help. If you can help, then you should give help if you can. And the third one is to be joyful with other people's success or achievement or happiness. When somebody is happy, you should feel happy with them. And the last one is equanimity. When you cannot do anything for other people, then you just have to remain calm and not react to the situation that you might not be able to help, for instance, or you might not be able to connect with them. It's maybe because they don't want to connect with you. You want to show them love and compassion, but they don't want to. Then you just have to have equanimity, which is just accept, okay, this is it. You try your best, but you shouldn't be sorry or feel sad or disappointed because you cannot force other people to do things they don't want to do. So if you can have these four qualities, then you can live in harmony with other people. Okay, you want me to clarify on any point here, or you understand?
No, no, I understand. I just wonder, is there a difference for, harmony, maybe like in a very like smaller like setting, like the people you're immediately around versus like the world at large, or would you just say that the Brahma Viharas are like, kind of your guideposts for just dealing with everything and
Dealing with
your
every type of people and
Mhm.
communities, small or big, it's the same. It's people that we are dealing with, and people needs love. They want to be loved. If you give them love, they're usually happy.
Mhm.
But sometimes you cannot give them love because it is something that maybe because of their action or whatever they do that prevent you from loving them. At least you shouldn't hate them either. You should use equanimity instead. If someone steal your money, for instance, you shouldn't hate them, but if you cannot love them, at least you you apply equanimity. You just okay, let it be according to that person's karma. Whatever that person did, he will eventually reap the fruit of his karma. You don't have to get angry or get mad at that person. You should use forgiveness. If someone do something that might bother you or hurt you, if you could not stop them, you also have to use equanimity. If you want to live in harmony, just leave them alone. Let them do whatever they want to do. It sounds hard to do, but this is the way people have to learn to give and not to not to take all the time. Sometimes you have to give. Yeah, sometimes you have to lose if you want to live together in harmony. You cannot always win or you cannot always take. The problem is everybody wants to take, everybody wants to win. So then you have conflict. And this conflict can last for generations. Like countries that hate each other. They keep hating each other all the time because they want to win. This is my land. The other person, this is also my land. So who's going to have the land? The stronger one, right? So they use force. But if you use sensibility, rationality, say, okay, let's divide half and half. You take half, I take the other half. No, I want it all. So what can you do? So this is the way the world is. You cannot find peace and harmony for long in the world because of the greed or craving in the mind of people. Once they have something, they want more. One is not enough. Then you want two, then you want three. Keep adding more and more. And then eventually you have to end up fighting. But if you're not greedy, you just live frugally, live just on the basic sustenance of life. You won't have trouble with anybody. Our trouble is we want so many things, and sometimes it infringe on other people's right or whatever they have. But if you meditate, if you find peace within yourself, you have contentment, then you're not greedy. You don't want much to exist. You don't need much to exist. All you need is just the four basic requisites of life: food, shelter, clothing, and medicine. Then you won't have any problem with anybody. That's the goal of becoming a monk, just to find peace and contentment, and then live frugally, live with just the basic sustenance of life. You don't need anything else. The mind is peaceful and happy and full and complete. It doesn't have any greed or cravings or desire for anything. Look at your background, my background. What do you have in the background? You have shelves, you got books. I got nothing. For me, to have anything is more of a problem than not having anything. You have things, you have to look after them. You have to clean them. Here, just a blank wall. Nothing to look after, right? When you have something, you have to look after them. And if you lose them, you feel sad. If you have nothing, then you have nothing to lose, nothing to feel sad about. So this is the basic Buddhist philosophy. Small is beautiful. The less you have, the happier you will become. The more you have, the more restlessness and worry you will have. So the goal is to meditate, to get to jhana and use wisdom to keep the mind from having greed or cravings when they come up. Then you can remain in peace and contentment all the time. Okay. Can you explain this to your wife? Will she be able to understand it?
I think so.
Or
Thank you so much for Ajaan.
maybe she can watch this later on.
Yes, that too.
Okay, anything else?
That's it for today. Much respects.
Okay. Next, Professor Ken from Switzerland.
Good afternoon, Ajaan.
Are you in Bio, Switzerland, right? Bio.
Yes, Bill.
Okay. Is this the same town where Claudia is staying also, living?
No, she stays in Basel. It's,
Basel.
yeah, it's not so far away from here.
Mm.
I enjoyed your Tanajan's discussion there about the accommodation at Wat Yan. It's the first time I stayed there. I was down below, and the second time I stayed on a platform up on the mountain.
Yes.
And the mountain I found very useful because the main thing I noticed, I was very, very alert all the time and vigilant, and there was absolutely no drowsiness or sleepiness during that time because you have to keep very mindful.
Be very careful because you don't know what's gonna come to you.
Yeah, there were all sorts of things coming and going. So the main thing I noticed was the hyper vigilance and mindfulness. So if Mike goes there, I recommend the mountain.
Yeah.
If you're brave enough to tackle it. That
But
was about 10.
It's like going to a camping ground. You don't have toilet where you stay. You have to go use a central toilet.
Yeah. So it's very, very useful to take that kind of test, I found.
Very basic. Yeah.
Very basic, but everything you need. So
it's good for meditation. It helps support your meditation.
Yeah, there's absolutely nothing else to do.
Nothing to distract you.
Exactly. Yeah. So.
Okay.
Okay, no questions today, Tanajan, just my comment about my experience down there.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Tanajan.
Next, Intan from Indonesia.
Good evening, Ajaan.
Yes,
พระอาจารย์
go
I
ahead.
observe my body. After 1 month, I will be very hungry. I try to ignore and mindfulness, but I still hungry. I understand my body really hungry, so I decide to eat more than once a day. I eat twice a day for 2 or 3 days. After that, I come back to eat once a day. I want to ask, is this normal for me?
Well, I don't know. I cannot say for you, but
Mm-hmm,
it's just up to you. You want to eat more or less, that's up to you. If you think this is
mm-hmm,
normal to you, then it is. But
mm-hmm,
for other people, they might not do what you do. Like me, I eat once a day all the time. From the
mm-hmm,
time when I first started practice, I eat once a day.
mm-hmm. Okay.
So this is normal for me. But for you,
Mm.
you might have to eat more than that to be normal for you. So the point is to see whether eating is supportive or disruptive of your practice.
Mm-hmm,
If you eat too much, it can be disruptive. You can get drowsy, you can get sleepy, you can get lazy.
mm-hmm,
If you eat less, you won't get drowsy or sleepy or lazy, but you will get hungry. But then this will
mm-hmm,
force you to meditate to to subdue the hunger, because the majority of your hunger comes from your mind, not from your body.
mm-hmm,
So once you can subdue the hunger in your mind, then the hunger of the body will not bother you. Even if you have to fast the whole 1 or 2 or 3 days, it won't. You will be able to handle it if you have to.
mm-hmm, mm.
So the goal for eating less is to develop the mind, force the practitioner to practice more mindfulness and meditation, to calm the mind,
Mm-hmm,
to make the mind content. Yeah. The more calm, the more the mind becomes calm, the more contentment the mind will have. The less calm, more agitation and restlessness, the more hunger will the mind become. So it's up to you how much you want to eat to support your
mm-hmm,
practice. Yeah. If you worry about not feeding enough to the body, well, just think that eventually, no matter how well you look after your body, you're going to have to lose your body anyway.
mm-hmm,
But the mind still would go with you, and the mind might go with you hungry. So maybe it might not be better to make the mind not hungry by practice meditation more and eat less.
mm. I understand, พระอาจารย์ so I try to just eat once a day. So next time, when I'm really hungry, I just ignore it and just meditate.
Yes, if you want to use an antidote for hunger, you can contemplate on the foulness of food. Look at the
Mm-hmm,
appearance of food when it enters your mouth, when it mixes with the saliva, when you chew it, before you swallow it, can you spit it out and then take it back in again, just to take a look at it.
I
This will
understand, พระอา
this
จารย์
will help to reduce your hunger. See, you get hungry when you think of the food on the plate. Oh, this is looks so delicious, so good. But when you say once it enters your mouth, does it look good anymore?
Mhm. Mm.
So this is one way. If you want to use fasting to help push your practice, you need an antidote
Mhm.
when your mind become hungry. You have to think
Mhm.
of the unpleasant part of the food and unpleasant
Mm.
aspect of the food. Then you will not get hungry.
understand พระอาจารย์
Okay.
Okay thank you พระอาจารย์
So the purpose of eating less is to help support your meditation, to push your meditation forward. You need to need something to push it forward. If you live comfortably, if you have plenty of food to eat, you will be lazy. You will not want to do meditation or practice. But
yes
if you're hungry, then you know that you have problem to fix. You have to fix the mind, to stop the mind from being hungry. And the only way to fix it is to use meditation.
yes พระอาจารย์ Now I'm not full time. Sometimes when I come back from office at night, at that time I'm very sleepy. But I just to tell my body it's okay if you are sleepy. Just meditate for half hour or 1 hour. But I still meditate more than 1 hour. But I know this is very challenging.
Yes, for lay people, and this is very challenging because you have to work, so you might use more energy than if you are not working. Yeah.
Yes.
So this is more for people who go on a retreat, meditation retreat. They usually eat once a day. But for lay people working, you might not be able to eat one meal a day. You can, but it will be very challenging, very difficult. And it might not help in your meditation anyway. Because
But yes, Rajan.
Because of the hunger might be so severe that you might not be able to concentrate on your meditation anyway. But you have to try. Yeah, it's up to you.
I tell Rajan, I eat once a day. I think more than 1 year. But I observe almost every 1 month I have a problem like before I said I'm very hungry. So at that time I eat twice a day, just 4 or 2 or 3 days. After that I come back to eat once a day.
Okay. As long as you know what you're doing, you want to advance in your meditation, then eating less will be one of the means of doing it. But if you just want to eat less just for the sake of eating less without doing a meditation, then it defeats the purpose. It might be able to look after your health, your diet, and your weight, but if you don't use it to help you in your meditation, then you're not gaining anything in that aspect. Some people fast not for meditation; they fast for their figure. They might be a model or something, and they have to keep
No,
keep a
Rajan.
certain.
This
But
is to cut my kilesa for food,
okay.
Rajan.
That's right. The purpose in Buddhism fasting is to cut down our cravings, our defilement,
Yes.
not to maintain a nice figure of the body.
Yes.
Although that might be also an added bonus, but it's not the main purpose. Okay. Anything else?
No, Rajan.
Okay.
Thank you, Rajan.
You're welcome. Next, Tommy. You are moving to a new place now? Yeah, you can speak now. Go ahead.
What's going on?
Have you
Is it
moved
working?
into your new place? Go ahead. I can hear you.
I wanted to ask about the section about the factors of awakening.
Okay.
Should I just read the first bit?
Okay.
Moreover, a monk dwells contemplating the nature of things in various things in the seven factors of awakening. And how amongst does a monk dwell contemplating the nature of things in various things in the seven factors of awakening? He amongst the monk having the mindfulness factor of a complete awakening in himself knows there is the mindfulness factor of complete awakening in myself, while not having the mindfulness factor of complete awakening in himself, he knows there is no mindfulness factor of complete awakening in himself. How there is an arising of the mindfulness factor of complete awakening that has not arisen, that he knows. And how there is fulfillment of the development of the mindfulness factor of complete awakening that has arisen, that he also knows. And then it just goes.
It repeats the other six, the same.
Yeah.
What the other six? Mindfulness, then you have equanimity.
Investigation of the nature of things.
Okay, that's wisdom or vipassana.
Virya, energy.
Yeah.
Joyful interest.
Chanta, I think that's
Calmness.
samadhi.
Concentration. Equanimity.
Okay. Equanimity.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, these are the qualities you need to have in order to become enlightened. That's what it means. So it's another way of expressing the Noble Eightfold Path, but only in seven seven videos. He mentioned more now on the mental parts. He skipped the physical and the vocal part that was mentioned in the Noble Eightfold Path. Right action and right livelihood, right speech, and replaced by investigation, Dhamma investigation, and mindfulness. Yeah, or mindfulness is already in the path, but something else that contained there. They are all path factors. They really. So you need to know whether you have this thing or not. Mindfulness. Are you investigating, contemplating the nature of things as being three characteristics? As having three characteristics, anicca, dukkha, anatta. Can you concentrate your mind to be calm and peaceful when your mind becomes restless or agitated? Are you constantly practicing from the time you get up to the time you go to sleep? This is virya or exertion. So they are the same thing like the Noble Eightfold Path, presented in a slightly different way. That's all. So when you practice, you'll notice you can check out yourself. Am I constantly mindful? Am I constantly practicing all the time? Can I control my mind when it becomes restless and agitated? Do I see the three characteristics of existence? Do I see the Four Noble Truths?
Okay.
So this is basically what the factor of enlightenment are.
Okay.
Seven factor of enlightenment. If you have these factors, then you're almost there. You're almost reaching the Sotapanna level, the first level. When you investigate the nature of the body, the five khandhas, to see that it is anicca, dukkha, anatta.
Okay, I understand.
Okay.
Yeah.
I asked you early on, is this your new place or is this still the old place?
Oh, sorry, I couldn't hear you. No, I'm just in a hotel.
Oh, in a hotel.
Yeah, I'm on my way to the new Hermitage.
Is it far from your old place?
Yeah, about 10, 12 hours drive.
Oh.
Yeah.
And you have made arrangement already for the place?
Yeah, it's all ready to go, all signed.
Mm.
All paid for.
Okay.
Yeah. I've been stopping at different Buddhist temples along the way.
Mm,
Having a look. But yeah, should be good.
yeah. Okay. Anything else?
Need a name for the hermitage.
The name of the hermitage?
Yeah, I was gonna call it Satipatthana Wana, but it sounds a bit corny.
Satipatthana Wana. Wana means forest, I think. Is it partly for forest?
Like forest or grove.
Yeah. Forest, Satipatthana. Forest for the development of the Satipatthana.
You think it's a good name?
Name is just a name, no big deal. Good name or bad name doesn't really matter. Whether it's a good place or not, that's more. Whether it's a good place for meditation or not, whether it's quiet, whether it's conducive for meditation, and the weather is not too extreme, the food is good. This is the thing that we should be more concerned with, not the name.
The food's not going to be good.
Whether you're living in are you living with people who are enlightened or who can help support your practice or not? These are the factors that we consider when we go to a place. I think there's a word in Pali called sapaya,
Yeah.
conducive for practice. The weather, the food, the people that you might have to live with, and something else I can think of. There were 5 of them. The weather, the location, the food, the people. These are the thing that you have to deal with. If they're good, then it's a good place to practice. If it's not good, then it can be rough or can be difficult to practice.
I'll find out.
You're gonna stay there alone, though, isn't it? Or is there somebody else living there? Is it a community or just a place you practice alone?
It's just a house in the forest, just me.
Okay, that's good.
No.
Then you don't have to worry about the people factor.
Well, unless I can find an enlightened person to come live with me.
Yeah. Well, nowadays you can come in online and meet them, or you can study, read books.
Oh. Yeah.
Okay.
Thanks, Ajaan.
Okay, you're welcome. Next, Masha from Ohio.
Good morning.
Yes, good evening here.
It's good to be here. I had kind of a development in my practice over the last month, and the mind started to become noticeably empty. And so if I was meditating, the breath, there would be like no friction. It would be like a silent movie where I could know the breathing in, and then there'd be like the end was so obvious, and then the breathing out, and the end was very obvious, and there was nothing else. And I happened to be doing a little mini retreat at a temple near here, and for that whole day, I had gone to a meditation program and then done a little retreat by myself afterwards. And if I was walking or sitting or just sitting and watching my mind, I could see the thought. As soon as I would see the thought, it would be gone, and there wouldn't be the proliferation. I could see one thought, and then there'd be a space, and then I could see my breath, and there would be a space between every in-breath and between every out-breath. And it was just so quiet. It was just like an empty room. And even during the day afterwards, the mind was very like empty all the time. And I wasn't constantly thinking all day long. Or if I was, I would see it and there would be these spaces. And, I can't say that it was peaceful, but it was just so quiet. It's like the room it was like an empty room. And then the breath would be there and the thought would come and then it would just be gone. It's kind of dwindled off. I'd say maybe for a couple of weeks it was like that. And then I had a family gathering where I saw a whole bunch of people that I haven't seen in many years. And now the mind is kind of like, okay, it just got too disturbed. So it's not quite as the mind is not as empty.
Yes, this is because of your mindfulness. The stronger your mindfulness becomes, the less the mind will be active or have any thoughts. The mind will be empty. The more empty will be, the stronger the mindfulness. And when you lose that, when the mindfulness becomes less strong, then you start to have more thoughts coming in. And it depends on whether you're alone or you're dealing with people. See, if you're dealing with people, you have to use more thoughts, then you're losing more mindfulness. So your mind, instead of becoming empty like it used to be, it starts to have lots of thoughts coming in all the time.
Yeah.
So from time to time, you need to go to a retreat to wipe out all the thoughts.
Yeah.
That's the purpose of going on a retreat, to calm the mind, to clear the mind by developing mindfulness and meditation.
Yeah, it's really beautiful when it happens because there's no struggle anymore. It's like, that friction, that
equanimity. You have equanimity.
Yeah. And then I was just going to comment on the conversation you've had about the platform and what the gentleman said about when he did his retreat on the platform and being very, very alert. And, I don't have that experience, but it was at this same temple where I sometimes go for the programs. They have a half a day retreat where you just do a segment of walking and then sitting and walking and sitting. And that goes on for 4 hours. And the people generally don't want to ring the bell. Like somebody has to ring the bell to mark the beginning of the walking, the end of the walking, the beginning of the sitting. And so the last time we did it, I decided, okay, people are tired of ringing the bell. So I said, I'll do it for the whole time. I said, I'll just ring the bell. I want to do it for the whole 4 hours. And I have to say, I was so mindful and so happy. The whole 4 hours, I thought, I'm going to do this every time because I was alert. It was like, okay, I'm doing my meditation, but I've got to remember at, 20 minutes to the hour, I have to ring the bell to change to walking. And at the 9 or 10 o'clock hour, I've got to ring the bell. And I thought, wow, it was the mindfulness. It was like I was totally mindful the whole time. And so it's a different kind of experience, but just having to be alert. Whereas the other people thought it was like a disturbance to their practice, that they couldn't get a momentum. Anyway, it was an interesting experience.
Yes, the key here is mindfulness.
Mm-hmm.
So the more mindfulness you have, the stronger the mindfulness, the more empty the mind becomes. And the more aware you become also of the thoughts when they arise and cease. This is when you can use this to watch your defilement when they come up also, because your defilement comes up with your thoughts. Then you can stop it because you can see it when it comes up. Before you couldn't see it, it's kind of sneak in there without knowing it because you're not mindful enough.
Yeah, yeah.
Because you were busy thinking about other things or worrying about other people or things. So you didn't have a chance to take a look inside your mind, what's going on. But with mindfulness, you're pulling your attention back inside the mind. So you can see the mind more clearly, or what's going on in the mind. So when you get angry, you can see it very quickly. When you become greedy, you can see it very quickly also. Or when you become delusional, you can also see it also. If you have wisdom.
Yeah, yeah. And if the mindfulness, if it persists, the amazing thing is it just cuts things off. It's so clean.
That's right. You see, any thought come up, you can cut it off. Any greed or anger, you can cut it off.
So anyway,
But
I was happy about that.
Unfortunately, about mindfulness is it's just only able to do it temporarily. Whatever you cut off, they will keep coming back again, unless you use wisdom. If you have wisdom, then you can cut off the greed, hate, and delusion completely, permanently with wisdom, with the support of mindfulness also. Yeah. You have to see everything as anicca, dukkha, anatta. Then they won't come back up again.
Okay, I'm going to contemplate on that. I was going to ask you a question on that, and I thought, no, that's just something to watch for. That's something to learn right in the practice. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, good. Keep on.
Thank you very much.
You're on the right track.
Thank you.
Next, Philip from Malaysia.
Good evening, Panjan. I'm just here to pay my respects. I don't have any questions.
How's your wife and children? Okay.
They are good. They are good. My daughter is just taking a trials exam for final year. Yeah, my wife and the other younger one in the other room listening through Facebook.
Yeah. Okay, good. Next, Rohini from the UK.
Good evening, Ajaan. How are you?
Fine, thank you. And you?
I'm fine, thank you. Ajaan, we all have different type of craving and tendency towards certain things. Is it because we have had those craving in the past, or why we have greater tendency for certain things?
They become habitual. Whatever you used to do, it becomes a habit.
See, some people crave for worldly things. Some people crave for spiritual and trying to, live, trying to gain. Some people happy about the samsara and trying to live. Yeah.
That's because in the past, that's what you used to do, what you used to crave for. It carry with you into the next life. See? You come with your old cravings. All your old cravings come with you.
Okay, thank you.
But you can change the cravings or eliminate the craving when you read Buddhism. Buddhism will say craving is not good for you, and we should reduce them or eliminate them altogether. So
Okay, thank you. I think in Ajaan's one of the Dhamma book, maybe Ajaan mentioned that Ajaan used to early stage watching the mind all the time. And does it mean that it's we should be mindful all the time, or does it mean that we should be careful with our thoughts creeps in, and is it demeritorious deeds, or what is watching the mind exactly means?
it means just exactly that, what the mind is doing. Whether it's
Basically
craving, whether it's
mindful.
angry, it's craving, or it's restless or agitated. In order to be able to see it, you have to practice mindfulness first, develop mindfulness. Like Marsha just talked about. You have strong mindfulness, then instead of sending your mind outside, you are pulling your mind back inside the mind. So you begin to see the mind more clearly.
Oh,
Without mindfulness, your defilement will send the mind outside toward the sensual objects. So you won't be able to see what's going on inside your mind. But when you meditate or you practice mindfulness, you're pulling the mind back inside. So once the
yeah,
mind is back inside, once you have equanimity, you will always be watchful of your mind.
yeah,
Once you have jhana, then the mind will stay inside more than going outside. And you'll see every movement of what's going on inside the mind. Whether it's angry, whether it's greedy, whether it's delusional, whether it's hateful or anything, you'll be able to see it right away when they come
once
up. Mm. And
jhana.
it's just how finding the way how to get rid of them when they come up. The
Mm,
easiest way is using mindfulness, just cut it off, don't think about it. But they keep coming back if you use mindfulness just to stop it. If you want to prevent them from coming back, you have to use wisdom, which is the three characteristics of existence. Whatever you crave for, you have to see that they are all dukkha for you.
yeah, yeah,
When you see dukkha in the thing that you crave for, then you'll stop craving for them. But you still see them as being giving you happiness, you will keep craving for them.
yeah. I understand very well the three characteristic of nature, but I'm just wondering how my understanding differ from a Sotapanna level, or
Well, if you understand the Sotapanna level, you understand the nature of the body and feeling, that they cause you suffering if you cling to them. If you don't have any suffering, then you just leave them alone. Let the body die, let the painful feeling arise, and don't do anything to them, leave them alone. Because by having desire to get rid of them, will create suffering for the mind. If the mind doesn't want to have any suffering, then the mind just have to use equanimity, not reacting to the fate of the body or the pain or the changing nature of the feeling. So you have to see them as anicca. They change, they rise and cease. The body born and will get old, get sick, and die. They are anatta. You cannot control them. You cannot prevent or stop them from happening. If you don't want them to happen, you get dukkha. If you accept them, then you have no dukkha, no suffering.
okay, Ajahn. Okay, thank you, thank you.
Understand?
Yeah, thank you.
Okay. Next, Nining from Indonesia.
Yeah, Ajahn, I happy almost all the time, Ajahn. The more I listening to the Dhamma talk, the more the more happier I become, and also the longer I sit, the more happier I become. That's why I decide to do long fasting, because I want to direct my mind only to rely on wisdom and also mindfulness. Is it correct, Ajahn?
Yes, that's right.
Yeah.
This is a tool that will make the mind happy all the time.
Yeah,
Not
and then
not sad, not have any suffering.
yeah, and then I realized that sometimes I still use the old sanya, old perception. For example, when my mother asked me to buy food, of course I use my old perception, Ajahn. Which one is delicious, and is it delusion or wisdom, Ajahn?
Well, you have to ask yourself, are they truthful or not? See? Are they true or not?
Yeah.
Are they delicious, or are you just pretending that they are delicious? You have to ask yourself this.
Actually, I don't cling. I mean, I re-educate my mind to replace my old sanya with the new sanya, that everything is anicang, dukang, anatang. But because I still live with my mother, so mostly I still use my old perception, the worldly knowledge to do activities like that, Ajahn.
Oh, you can use your own sanya, it's no problem. But the thing is, do not cling to them, that's all. If you think this food is delicious but it's not available, don't get sad or disappointed. Look for something else.
Okay. Oh, that's I know. Then should I tell my mom that? I mean, should I re-educate my mom also, Ajahn, with polite? That
If she doesn't ask you, then you shouldn't. If she asks you, then you can. You don't want to convert her, and she doesn't want you to convert her. So
Oh,
if she doesn't ask you, then you just leave her alone.
I understand. And then if I protect, for example, if I'm in the forest and then I do meditation inside the tent, if I protect my tent with by sprinkling the salt to protect from the reptile,
Yes,
sometimes.
you can do that. You can do that. No
Oh, but
problem.
if they die because of dehydration of the salt, it's not my fault.
Well, when you do it, if they're not there, then it's not your fault. If they come afterward, then that's the problem.
Oh, I
If you
see.
don't do it directly, causing them to die directly from your action, when you putting up the defense, and if they happen to be there and you cause their death, then that's wrong. But when you set up the tent and there's no living things that being hurt by you setting it up, they only hurt when they come later on, and that's the problem.
Oh, I see. And on Sunday on Dhammatalk, Ajahn speak about that after death we experience the good state of mind and bad state of mind. But my question is, since Sotapanna will not reborn in the lower realm, so uh, the Sotapanna will not experience the hell. I mean, the bad state of mind.
That's right.
So the bad karma that Sotapanna has done in the past.
They can stop. The Sotapanna can stop them from appearing.
Oh yeah, I thought can stop or still have to reap the bad karma, Ajahn, but not cling to.
Not the mental part, but the physical part. You still might have to. If you meet your own enemy can try to attack you once, but the mind will not be affected because the mind has let go of the attachment to the body.
Oh, I see. Because many times Ajahn speak about the life after death. So many questions about that. So I
It's just
just
like dreaming. When you go to sleep, you have dreams, good dream and bad dreams. That's about it. That's what life after death is.
oh okay.
And you cannot control the dream because the dream was being controlled by your good or bad karma, was produced by your good or bad karma.
Mhm.
Good state of mind is good dream. Bad state of mind is bad dream. That's what it
Yeah.
is.
And heaven and hell is not the place, but it's just the state of mind.
Yeah, and the dreams that created by the good or bad karma.
So born in the human realm is the only the only opportunity to reach the enlightenment.
To do good or bad karma, see,
Yeah.
and also to become enlightened. But you can also, once you become a sotapanna, you can become enlightened without living in the human realm. You can continue on your path in a spiritual form.
Only maximum 7 times in human, but can also not reborn again in the human realm.
If you can advance to the higher level, once you reach an anagami level, then you won't take human birth anymore. That's the third level of enlightenment. When you have relinquished all of your cravings, sensual pleasure cravings, then you will not need to have a body anymore. So you will not take birth, a human birth, but you still have to take birth as a Brahma, the God, Rupa, Rupa Brahma and Arupa Brahma.
And then after in the
And after that, when you've completely eliminate all of your desire, your cravings, or your defilement, then you no longer take birth anywhere anymore. You live in Nibbana, exist in Nibbana.
my practice become more easier after listening to Ajaan Dhammatalk. Because after listening to Ajaan Dhammatalk, then if I googling the theory, it's very easy, Ajahn. It's like I have already mastered all the theory that I read, but Ajahn tell us in the easiest way, in a very simple way.
Yes.
But like the four foundation of mindfulness, every time in the Zoom or in the question answer, Ajahn already talk about that, but not specifically step by step, but all of the material in that theory has been taught by Ajahn in all the Dhammatalk.
If you listen or read my books, my talks, then you will start to see the big picture, the complete picture, because I can only tell so many things at one talk, you know. So, but if you read more and more of my teaching and listening to my Dhamma talk, then you can hear more and more about the practices.
Yeah, that's why I want to thank to Ajahn. I see clearly about the aging and sickness, but not yet that, Ajahn. That's why while I mean in this practice of given up, totally given up of everything and also let go of everything, I'm waiting for that day, Ajahn. Because hunger no more can hurt my mind. I still can be happy with the hunger. That's why I decided to do long fasting every month. So maybe in 1 year I can do more than 80 days that I don't eat, because I want to make condition for my mind to only rely on mindfulness and also wisdom.
Good.
Because my love is very simple, Ajahn. I'm happy most all the time. That's why
That's the purpose of practice, to be happy all the time.
yeah. That's why I'm wondering. So when the dukkha comes and then I'm waiting for the big dukkha, which is my death, I believe.
Well, you might go into some place scary to see whether you can be happy in the scary surrounding, like with wild animals around you,
Yeah, I will.
like in the forest. Go camp in the forest, for instance, alone at night.
Like Ajahn been bite by the snake.
Yeah.
Anyone help Ajahn at that time?
No, you have to help yourself. Who can help you?
Oh.
It's early in the morning, 4 o'clock in the morning. I was walking on the mountain toward the main monastery to go on Bintabat, to go on alms round. But there's a house nearby, so I went to the person who lived in the house nearby and asked for transport to go to the hospital.
It's okay. Maybe of ghost. I'm not scared of the ghost actually.
Mhm.
But
How about painful feeling? Can you sit and go through the painful feeling when it appears?
I can coexisting with the pain. I can sit 6 hours. I can sit 4 hours without changing position.
Good then.
That's why I create sometimes I have to create dukkha, like Ajahn said.
Mhm.
So I become
No
more
pain, no
focused.
gain.
Yeah,
No
no
pain,
pain, no
no
gain.
gain.
No pain, no wisdom.
Mhm.
No, I want to build my wisdom, Ajahn.
Yes. When you have pain, you have to use wisdom to overcome the pain.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else?
Yeah. No, Ajahn, thank you very much, Ajahn, for the teaching. Thank you, Buddha,
You're
for the
welcome.
teaching.
Next, Gen Genso from Penang.
Ajahn, just to pay respect, no questions. Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
How about you, Ao Sim, also from Penang?
Evening, Tan Ajahn. I still continue the once a week, 6 hours since for meditation.
You still
Now
find
I'm
challenging?
not so much
Not so much
challenge
anymore.
as the starting one. Yeah. And now I'm trying to do 3 hours continuous since spot. Try other days I try to do the 3 hours since spot
Sitting,
meditation.
not moving at all.
No, sitting.
Okay, good. Yeah, you have to devise different method to improve your practice, to push your practice forward.
Yes.
The harder, the more you will benefit from the hard challenge. The harder the challenge, the more the benefit will be. Good. Okay, you're welcome.
Thank you very much, Nadia.
And Steph from Oregon.
Hi. No, how are you?
Well, you know how I am, Lori. I've been saying
Yes, I
this.
know. You're doing well. You're content. I finished your book yesterday. Very good. I'm so thankful to have read that. Sad that it's over, but it's okay. I know what I need is more meditation, and
more mindfulness.
My mindfulness is going as I talk to you. It's like I can feel the. I was driving with my husband, and he said I was a very pleasant companion. So usually I'm like stressed out by the traffic, and I was really just staying and noticing. Yeah, I was noticing that if I want there to be no traffic, that's wanting. It's other than what it is. And I'm starting to see the wanting in the moment. So just more meditation and more mindfulness. Yes.
Yes. And less reacting to the situation around you. The calmer you become. And then the less annoying you will be toward other people.
And my husband. So yeah. Just take up less space. Yeah.
Yes, good.
Yeah.
Practice mindfulness, equanimity, calm, don't react emotionally. Yeah. Just leave things alone. Let them be.
Leave it alone. Let it be.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Next, Alvin from Malaysia.
Namaskar, Ajahn. Now, Ajahn, just to continue with Nining's question on the Sotapan, which born another 7 times, not only in the human realm, right, Ajahn, it could go to one of the sensual pleasure heaven as well, right?
Well, I think it refers to the human realm, but it can also other realms might not be counted, But the maximum is 7 rebirths as a human to continue with your practice.
I see. Okay. So it refers to human realm. Okay, just to clarify.
But you actually, once you become a Sotapanna, you might be able to advance while you're in a spiritual form. I'm not so sure, but it might be harder because there's nothing to stimulate your practice when you're in a spiritual form. There's no dukkha usually because you're usually happy. So you have to take a human birth and have to face the suffering of the body, for instance, and also your sensual desire for other people. When you see other people that is attractive to you, then you might have to develop a super in order for you to move up the next level.
So, Ajahn,
but don't worry about it. Just keep practicing. That's all.
Yes. Yeah. I mean, if in this lifetime can never become Sotapan, is it correct for our aspiration to be reborn as a human? Because in this case, only human can progress, right?
No, I think the aspiration is to be able to practice every day. I think this is better. Don't worry about because you cannot control events in the future, whether you're going to be born a human or animal or spiritual being. It depends on the karma and other that you did. So I think you should concentrate more on the practice now, aspiring for more time to be able to do the practice, because then it will bring you all what you wanted in the end.
Yeah. Okay. Understand. Yeah. Live the present.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. Next, Kokseng from Singapore.
Greeting, Prajan. No questions at the moment, just to pay my respect. Thank you, Prajan.
Surprising, this is the first time you didn't ask any question. I was expecting something. Good. That means you learned a lot already. You have learned a lot.
Oh, no, still learning.
Okay, good. How about Gary? Also from Singapore. You never ask question, I know, for sure.
I'm just here to pay respect to you, Ajahn.
Okay, good. Right. I'll go to Charles and his partner, Bua, Kun Bua.
Good evening, Ajahn.
Hi, how are you?
I'm well, thank you.
How life is like in Nong Khai compared to San Francisco?
One is heaven and one is hell.
Which one is which?
Nong Khai is heaven for sure.
More slow pace, I guess, huh?
Yes,
Less hectic,
very different lifestyle.
Yeah. So you're enjoying our conversation?
Absolutely. My wife as well, helping her with
Good.
English.
Okay. You have anything to contribute or question to ask?
I do have a question to ask, and it's about being afraid. I know someone that has become afraid because of some violence committed against them, and I was wondering what is the best way to unlearn this being afraid?
By accepting reality. We live in a world in which we cannot always control things. So whatever's going to happen, accept it. Because it's going to happen anyway. You're going to get old, get sick, and die anyway. And if you can accept this, then you will not be afraid of anything.
Very good answer. Thank you, Ajahn.
But it's hard to do. In order to be able to do it, you need to practice meditation to calm your mind down first.
Yes.
Once you become calm enough, it will not react to this bad situation, and then you can go through them calmly and without any suffering. This is why we have to practice meditation, to prepare the mind to be able to accept the worst of things when they happen.
Yes. Thank you for that wisdom.
Okay, you're welcome. บัวมีอะไรไหม
ไม่มีเจ้าค่ะมาฝึกทำพระอาจารย์อังกฤษค่ะ
Okay, learn the English. Okay, good. All right. It's my fault to speak Thai too. I should. Okay, next we'll go to Dr. PL and Indira from Toronto.
Good morning from
Good morning from Toronto.
How are
Yes,
you, Tanajan?
As usual.
Yeah, we were thinking, we were listening and thought maybe we should come to Ajahn too one of these days, maybe year after.
Next year.
Like, or plan a trip.
Yes.
Staying.
It's up to you.
Yes, we would
Yeah,
love
we're
to,
thinking.
because you have inspired us so much and changed our lives forever. So we would love to come see you, pay respect to you.
Well, there's no difference seeing me right now than coming physically. I think you'll be disappointed if you expect something better by coming to see me.
Yeah.
But
we'd like to see the monastery and meditate
surroundings,
there.
Okay, good. That's a better reason for coming than coming to see me.
See you.
Because you're seeing me every week already.
Yes, Tanajan.
Because we don't know whether you're a spiritual being or real, so we want to.
Well, everybody believes I'm real.
Okay.
I'm not AI generated.
Okay.
They were.
AI generated. Artificial intelligence.
Yeah. So you have anything? Oh.
One question, yes, Tanajan. A person before, I think from Australia, asked about Sapta Vojjanga Dhamma, the seven.
Yes, factor of enlightenment.
Factors of enlightenment. Yes.
No. I was telling Indy, I have a different kind of explanation for this. I think they are like a combined factors of right mindfulness and right concentration. The first three are right mindfulness, atapi sampajano satim, or alertness, mindfulness, and ardency, the effort. So those are the first three factors, and the last four is jhana factors. So that leads to last one. Jhana factor is equanimity, which leads to wisdom. So these are not factors of enlightenment. The enlightenment doesn't have factors. These are factors for activity. So this is a alternative explanation of the last two factors of right mindfulness and right concentration.
Samadhi.
So I think that fits nicely. Otherwise, Buddha wouldn't tell
And
you
right
another
effort.
path.
Right effort. Right effort.
Yes. Right effort comes in the first one of the first three. Yeah. Right effort comes. So I don't think Buddha would have another path for enlightenment other than the Eightfold Path. So it has to fit the Eightfold Path somewhere. So this is right mindfulness and right concentration explained in a more detail.
This is a mental aspect of
Yes.
mind. And he leave out the physical and the vocal. Right
That's
action, right speech, and right livelihood.
That's right.
That's all. But it's the same thing.
Yeah, this is a culmination at the end, the last two. Yeah. So I thought that might be a different way of expressing.
And also wanted to see how you feel. Yes, thank you, Tanajan.
No, I have another question about the Satipat, the Paticcasamuppada. Now, the thoughts like the avijja paccaya sankhara is already happening before the senses come in. The senses come in later at the salayatana.
So there is activity in the mind, even like dream state, there is activity in the mind. So how would one direct the sense to which sense? If you drive through somewhere, you not always thinking of other things. You see, you pass through, but is it the attention or craving towards that which guides you to which salayatana? Because of already there is activity in mind.
Is your delusion that push your thoughts to think for something, like think for fried chicken or thinking for...
So it is the attention, right? Attention
right.
part of the so attention lead to intention. So if you don't have attention to anyone, just like it disappears as you when you hear, you only hear, you see only see. There is less attention, and there is no intention. There is no thought formation anymore. No craving.
No craving, no reaction to what you see or hear.
Yeah. So that's the kind of a state of an arahat. If need to, he can pay attention, but he doesn't need to because there is no craving anymore for those the predictions of the mind. I think this goes very well with the scientific explanation because science says the brain doesn't have direct access through the senses. So the mind has to predict something. It's called predictive error for survival. So avijja pacha sankhara is like the prediction what they're making sankharas, and then the sensors fit in at the end and say which attention, which way we want to see or we want to hear, whatever the attention part. Sorry, I thought I'll
No,
just
it's
add that.
okay. It's okay. But the whole thing here is the craving that we have to eliminate.
Craving drives. So there's craving. I mean, this is a movie, but the movie. But we need to see the making of the movie. That's Paticcasamuppada. The movie we see all the time, but it doesn't really help us. But how to that? Sometimes you see this making of the movie. I think I got this from Thanissaro Bhikkhu. It was recent talk. So what's interesting is the making of the movie. How this movie is made. Right, that's where the Buddha said Paticcasamuppada. I mean, everybody sees the movie, but sometimes you see when they show a movie, they also have a part of how they made the movie, the cameras, what went wrong, the action, So there is no director. I believe there is no director in the movie, but it's an activity, right? It's there. I mean, we could look for a director in the movie. There is no director.
But there's no need for you to know all these things. When you watch it, just keep enjoy the movie. Enjoy the movie.
I want to see where the making of the movie. I think that's what the Paticcasamuppada is.
That's what I always tell him. I sit and meditate.
That's for the curious people to watch. If you're really curious, then you want to go through the background of the movie, how they made the
background
movie.
of the movie. That's more interesting than the movie itself.
That's what the Paticcasamuppada is about. The background of how the mind works.
Yes, yeah. But I think it's good to unravel that because then we know we can't be fooled anymore. There's no more ignorance, right? When we know how it's made, it's like a magician, the trick. Once you learn the magic trick is being made, there is no more magic for you. Otherwise, you'll be, oh wow, like going like that. But it's a trick of the mind.
Yes. The problem is how to get rid of the craving. That's the problem.
Yeah, craving is the arrow to pull out. Yeah.
Trying hard.
You need the practice of sila, samadhi, and panya.
Yeah, that's really the wisdom part comes in.
Yeah.
And thank you so much for all your guidance and help.
Yeah, hopefully we can visit you, seeing you in person to see whether you're here.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you, Ajaan Suchart.
At least you'll see each other every week for now.
I don't know about the ESC. Yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you, Tan.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Next, Belinda from Singapore.
Namaskar, Ajaan.
Hi. You learn Thai or is it Pali? It's Pali. Namaskar. But it's used in Thai also. Namaskar. Namaskara, I think in Pali.
I like to say hello to Bua and Charles. thank them for taking care of me when I was in Thailand back then.
Oh, you met them also. Okay,
Yes,
good.
I thank them. I say hello. And I'm
Okay.
happy to know Dr. Pierre and her spouse, and they have a plan to see Ajahn, so I'm happy with Joyce.
Okay. Oh, good. Tell them that what experience you have when you come and see me. No difference, right? Same as if you're seeing me now.
There are differences for an unenlightened mind. There is difference.
I don't think the main reason for coming to see me is to see me, but to be able to get out of the house more.
Yes. But the Wat Yan is a nice place where, and
Yeah.
especially the Wax Museum.
Yeah. But the main reason for coming is to get out of your house, right? Because staying in your house is boring.
For me, no. For me, no. For me, it was a bucket list, Ajahn.
Oh, really?
A bucket list trip. So
Okay.
it was a bucket list to pay respect to Ajahn. Yes.
You can do
And
it
then-
now here. Why do you have to come physically when you can do it virtually now?
Yes, we can connect. We have to practice very hard on Dhamma, Ajahn.
Okay.
Mm.
All right. Any question?
Undiluted.
Undiluted.
Very deluded. A lot of ignorance.
Still a lot of self, huh?
A lot of self.
Me, I, mine, myself.
Yes, and you will renew, no, Ajahn. You say exactly like Masha, special Masha was saying, yeah.
Empty, you have to empty your mind from thoughts. Then your delusion will disappear. Your delusion comes up with your thoughts. This is mine, this belongs to me. This is happiness. This is lasting. This is all delusional.
And you also mentioned like if the past life habits, it still carries.
It goes with the mind. That's
Yes.
what makes you that's what makes you different from other people. What you have done in the past. What kind of habit, what kind of action it continue with you when you move to the next life. What you like, what you dislike, goes with you. Even whether you're left-handed or right-handed, also go with you.
So for us, we just have to raise self-awareness, recognition for now, Ajahn. And then we practice gradually to deprogram, or like for now we recognize or to generate greater self-awareness.
What do you mean, self-awareness?
To recognize like what are our habits, like getting to know what we carry in our five skandha.
Just to know which is good habit and which is bad habit. Get rid of the bad habit and maintain the good habit. You can change your habit, but it's difficult. Like if you're left-handed and you find it's not good, being right-handed is better. You have to relearn how to use your hand, from using left hand to using right hand. But you have to force yourself to do it. But if you're left-handed, if you're left-handed and your left hand has been cut off by accident, then you will be forced to use your right hand anyway. Then it will be easier for you to change when you're forced to change.
Well, that saradukka is good. The saradukka forces us to work harder.
That's why you have to go live in the monastery or in the temple, because normally no one would like to go live in the monastery or temple because they're not as comfortable as living inside your house.
Yes. And to be complacent, lazy.
So coming to the monastery is like changing your habits from used to living in comfort to live in discomfort for a change.
I have to wake up and follow everyone. Yeah, boy is very hard. Boy, she's hardworking. Yeah. Me too, I'm hardworking too. We will get up, make sure we go to the meditation hall. There's a collective effort that push down the also internal as well. Inside.
Okay.
But I have a question about like you were talking about left and right-handed. I remember my younger brother, he started off with left hand, and my mom make sure that he uses his right hand. So I just wonder, like sometimes we carry like certain habit from past life, and then
But you can
we are
relearn.
reborn.
You can relearn. See, you can if you don't use the right hand, you can learn how to use the right hand. But you have to force yourself to learn.
The environment changes us, Dhananjay.
Yes, it can. Your parents teach you one thing, which might not be what you used to do or like to do. It can be it can be beneficial or it can be harmful, depending on the environment that you live in. If you live in among thieves, they'll teach you how to steal and cheat. See? If you live with wise people, they'll teach you how to be good and kind, for instance. So it depends on the surrounding, on the people that you live with. They can influence your character. But if you have strong character already, if you used to be good, then it will be difficult for bad people to influence you to become bad.
And we take accountability to deprogram ourselves, whatever we inherited in this current life.
Well, whatever you do, you reap the consequence of your action. So you find out that by doing this thing is bad for you, then you might want to change. Like if you like gambling and you say gambling is not good for you, then maybe you have to force yourself to change, to stop gambling. Okay, I'll go on. Anything else?
Thank you, Dada. Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
Next, Rasi from Switzerland. Are you still in Switzerland or are you back in Sri Lanka?
Hello, Ajaan. I'm in Switzerland now.
Okay. Working
How
hard?
are you? Yes, I do meditate, but sometimes I'm not very happy about my mindfulness, Ajaan. It's not strong enough. On certain days I can, but on certain days I find it really difficult to maintain it correctly.
You just have to keep on trying, keep on pushing yourself.
Mhm.
These things don't come naturally. They don't come, by themselves. You have to build them up.
Yes, Ajaan. I have one question. In meditation, wise reflection can be developed only in jhana levels or during our inhale and exhale.
You don't want to do any reflection at all when you meditate for jhana. You want to stop all thoughts, good or bad thoughts. Reflection only come after you finish with your meditation and you want to reflect. Then this is a different type of practice called vipassana. When you meditate, you're doing samatha bhavana.
Okay.
So you have to know which one are you doing. Are you doing vipassana or are you
Breath
doing
meditation,
breath
anapanasati.
Then the goal is to have jhana, to have stillness of mind, mental stillness. Then you don't want to think, you don't want to reflect, you don't want to contemplate.
Okay.
Just-
Only we have to concentrate on the breath.
That's right, and stop thinking. By concentrating on your breath, then you cannot go thinking about other things. Yeah.
Mhm. So we have to develop it until we get to samadhi states, no? Jhana levels.
Right. That's right. After you have jhana, then you can then develop wisdom by reflection or contemplation.
Mhm.
After you come out of jhana, not during jhana. After you
Yeah.
finish it with your meditation, then you can do contemplation in any posture you like, walking, sitting, standing, or doing things. You can contemplate. You can reflect. on the three characteristics of existence to get to wisdom.
Okay. So we always have to see the rising and the ceasing nature of the things.
Everything is impermanent. They don't last forever. They come and go, rise and cease. Like the body will
Even
exist
when
for.
we do our Ajaan.
This is when you want to reflect. You can do it all the time. Not during meditation for jhana. That's the only exception that you cannot reflect. And you should not do any reflection until you have mastered your jhana first. If you haven't yet mastered your jhana, when you come out of meditation, continue on with mindfulness practice. Focus on your breathing, focus on your body movement, or focus on a mantra to prevent your mind from thinking. You can only do reflection and contemplation after you have mastered your jhana, when you can enter into jhana anytime you like. Then after that, when you come out of jhana, then you can reflect on impermanence, on anatta, no self, on dukkha, on suffering. So you're still a long way off to reflection. So don't worry about reflection. Worry about mindfulness and jhana first.
Okay, Ajaan. Okay, when we are just doing daily work, lot of thoughts come in. So at that time, do we have to stop that thought if it is?
Yes, use mindfulness. Bhutto, bhutto, bhutto. Or focus on what you do. If you're eating, just watch you're eating. Don't pay attention to your thoughts. Stay with your eating. Or whatever you do, stay with what you do. Then the thought will disappear eventually.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, Ajaan. Thank you very much. Very happy to see you. I wish you good health and happiness always. Sadhu, sadhu.
You're welcome. I hope you will advance in your practice.
Ajaan. Thank you.
Okay. Next, go to Diana. Diana from King City, Toronto.
No, good
Canada.
day.
Oh, yeah, your little daughter.
Yes. She prepared some. Can you pay respect?
Okay. Got a question? Go ahead if you have any question.
Oh, okay. He's asking if you have any question. Like Ajaan is asking. Do you have any question?
Yes.
Okay.
Go ahead.
What to do when I can't focus on meditation?
When you cannot focus on meditation, then you have to force yourself to do it by reciting a mantra or do some chanting first. You know some chanting? You know how to chant? Okay,
Yeah.
use chanting as a way of forcing your concentration. Okay. What else? Is that all?
No, I have a second question. What to do when I don't want to do my homework?
You have to use reason. Think of the consequence of what you do or what you don't do. See, if you don't do, then you get punished. Then you should do it to prevent yourself from being punished. Do you get punished when you don't do your homework?
No.
You get bad grades, right? That's a way of punishment. You don't have good grades when you don't do your homework. So if you want to have good grades, then you have to do your homework. Use reason. Yeah. Don't use emotion. Use reason to decide what you should do or not do. Don't do because you don't feel like doing it. Yeah. When it's something that you have to do, then you do it, whether you like it or not. Okay, can you do that?
Yes.
Okay. Think of the grade you will get when you don't do your homework and when you do your homework. Which is better?
Which is better?
Mm.
You get good grades when you do your homework. Ask your teacher, ask your mom.
Do your homework is better.
That's right. So you have to do it, right? So you have to tell yourself, you have to do it, whether you like it or not. This is your duty, your work, your responsibility.
Yeah.
No one can do your homework for you, so you have to do it yourself.
Yes.
Okay. Attahi atano nato in Buddhism. Have you heard of this word? You are your own refuge.
Mm.
You have to do things. You have to depend on yourself. You cannot rely on other people to do things for you all the time. Right now, they might help you because you're still young. But when you grow up, you have to do things yourself. No one will do it for you.
Okay. Okay.
All right?
Yeah.
Okay. So
Thank
try
you.
to do things yourself. And more, if you can help your mother, that will be better. Have your mother washing dishes, help clean the room or something. When she's working, help her. Then you're making good karma at the same time.
Okay.
All right? You're welcome.
Oh, thank you, Ajaan Suchart. We'll need to re-listen to those answers a few times.
Uh-huh.
It was very
Okay.
helpful.
Mhm. What about you? You have any question?
Just more and more becoming aware that, like, the lack of mindfulness, but able to catch myself in that, right, like after that moment, and refocus on the mindfulness. So even though I became aware that that moment I wasn't mindful, the fact that I was able to switch to being with my body in that moment instead of waiting for the next day or I think is progress, because just becoming aware, more aware.
That's right. You're becoming more aware of the present. You forget about the past and the future.
Yes, so
You're more focused on the present.
yes, so several times I was able to catch myself, probably daily, and redirect. Okay, so you can go on the sofa now, okay? And like, things are happening, decisions need to be made. So just trying to make them for the benefit of keeping the time. And turns out mindfulness takes a lot of time, like slowing down, and as opposed to just going along with the feeling, with the reaction, or the first thought that comes up, because the thinking is always directed towards like human success, or what we have been raised to accomplish, like the accomplishment, the accumulating. I still find myself sucked into it, and then I experience misery. So then I take myself out of that kind of thinking and refocus. But it seems like it takes time, more time than I would like to spend on it.
Oh, you have to be patient, and you know there's no other way around. Mindfulness is very important. The most important thing, as far as mind development is concerned, mental development is concerned. So you just have to keep pushing it, keep developing it, and be patient of the result. It doesn't come easy. It's like planting a tree. It takes many years before a tree grow up to be a big tree.
And then the way, I'm not sure how to pass it, how to keep passing it into my daughter's direction.
But your behavior will show her whether you're more mindful or not mindful.
Mm-hmm.
Because when you're mindful, you're more calmer.
Mindful and more calm. Yes, yes.
More rational, more calm, more rational. So
Yes.
you'll be annoying her less and less as you become more mindful.
Mm-hmm. Just yeah. I feel like instead of making a step back and making 2-3 steps back, I'm like step forward, step. Oh, sorry, the other way. Instead of making step forward and a few steps back, it felt this week that I was going step forward, step back only. So step forward, step back. So I guess that feels like more progress than going just a step forward, which is great, and then many steps back again.
Well, as long as you maintain your momentum of going forward and not coming back, going backward.
It's not as forward as I would have imagined it to be.
You have to be patient, or you have to work harder if you want to go for it to go quicker. Then you have to work more.
Even maintaining takes a lot of effort.
Mm-hmm. So just do whatever you can now.
Okay. There is 2 situations. I'll try to explain really quickly. One is personal, like I hurt my rib, and in 3 days it didn't get better, and so I had to go very quickly to have the X-ray done and everything. And turned out it was like a little cracked and displaced where my spine is, so I had to have an adjustment. And as the doctor was showing me the X-ray of the back between the shoulder blades, I couldn't believe it. There was like a curve. It was like, wasn't like straight, it was curved. And it seemed that the doctor was like more upset than I was, because the curve was there, and the consequences of the aging is that the curve has started to take place, and then it will like, it's the deterioration of the body, right? And so I might need to do some therapy for that. But in my mind, I wasn't as upset as I should have been, just realizing again how like impermanent this body is, and I can spend like all this money and all my time trying to correct the bones, but the bones are already set that way. I don't know how many years they've been doing that. And just like in that moment, I had the realization how the mind is more important than the body. You know, they're not as equal.
That's right. The more is more important than the body. You can take care of the mind and not feel bad about your body, then it's okay to live with the body as it is.
Yeah, because I think there was an underlying thought that the mind could change the body, and I think it really just lightened up. Oh no, they are separate. Like the mind will not change the back curvature. It's just there, and it's okay.
It might be able to, but it might take time to change the body. Might not be able to, but it might be able to, but it will take time because it took so long for it to be curved. Now it will take a lot of time, similar time to make it straight again. If it's worth the effort or not.
Well, I don't know, because like I think all I could do is probably maintain it from curving more, because the doctor said it will like press on my heart, like it's on the left side, so it's gonna like put pressure on my heart and the lung, and if I don't do anything, it's kind of going to like create issues for my heart and the lung.
So try to stop it from curving more. That's all you can do.
Yeah.
By trying to be mindful of your posture, try to be standing straight, sitting straight more. Well,
that's the interesting thing, is that I am always doing it, so it's just something inherent, and like I will obviously push myself to just do maintenance exercise. But the interesting thing is that I wasn't upset over it. I wasn't like,
because your mind can accept the deterioration of the body.
Okay. Okay, so I will need to make some time for this physical therapy now.
Because the body is anicca, it's temporary.
But could I just leave it as it is?
As long as you can if you can accept the consequences of living it, then okay. The consequence might be more pain, but if you can live with the pain, then there's no need to do anything.
Well, it's probably that's what has been causing my migraines. That's the thing, because like it's not like visible, even to me. Like it just on the X-ray it showed. So okay, and then so talking about this fear, how like I was like, oh, like the fear wasn't there, but then I had a dream that there was a snake and it was just like trying to bite me very actively, and in the dream I just like seemed like very like concerned that it's gonna bite me because it looked poisonous and it was in the home, and then the snake hid in the home, and like I was so, even though I was trying to find it, I just like couldn't seem to find it in the dream because there were so many distractions. And then upon awakening I was reflecting how like, okay, so like the fear of death is so hidden underneath all the carpets and the furniture, but it's there and it's very real. Like I knew the snake was in the home somewhere, but just because I couldn't see it and I wasn't ready to die.
That's because you haven't seen the truth of the body yet. If you've seen the truth of the body and you know the body's gonna die.
But it wasn't ready to die in that moment of the bite.
But it doesn't matter whether you're ready or not,
Doesn't
it's gonna
matter?
die.
Oh, okay.
If you're ready, then you have no
no
suffering.
fear. Then it doesn't
No
matter
fear.
if it bites me or not.
That's right.
Oh, okay. Oh,
But
that's
you have
interesting.
to be accepting, seeing the truth.
Accepting of death, dying.
Yeah, of that truth that you cannot avoid. Okay, we have some other people waiting, and we only have
okay.
a few minutes left. Is this enough for you for tonight?
Yes, I just made just some good news. I made a lot of progress with my mother. I was able to just listen to her, and at the end of the conversation, she's like, "Thank you so much for speaking to me nicely." It was just a huge progress because I was just not reactive.
Yeah, you have loving kindness toward her.
Yeah, I really try to just keep pulling back and try to just keep myself from getting, caught in that emotion that she was going through.
Yeah, just watch. Just to be a listener.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, good. Hope you can keep it up.
What?
Hope that you can keep it up.
Oh yes, maintenance. Yes, I'm trying. I go see her this week.
Okay. See how it gonna happen. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, good. Next, Samanji. You didn't make it last week, huh?
Yes, Ajaan, I couldn't make it last week. Nice to see you today, Ajaan.
Yes, what can I help you with?
Beg your pardon?
What can I help you with today?
Yes, I have a couple of questions. Can I go ahead?
Sure, go ahead.
I thought of focusing today's questions on particularly on meditation, Ajaan. Now, should a meditator, a person who meditates, should he share his experience with his friends or family members, or should he keep his experiences, his or her experiences, to himself or herself?
It depends on whether they want to listen to him or not.
Okay.
If they ask, then you can share. You can tell them. But if they're not interested, then it's just a waste of time.
Okay. So it's okay to share with another person, no? Whether he's interested in meditation or not.
Unless the experience is something that is not usual, something extraordinary. And if you share, they might be disbelieving you, and they might think you're delusional or something. Then you don't want to share that with them.
Okay.
Like if you have some psychic power, for instance, and you tell them that, some might believe you, some might not believe you. So maybe it's better not to tell them this thing.
Okay.
Or discuss with somebody who has similar experiences is okay. Because they'll understand you. People who have no experience, if you tell them something extraordinary, they will not believe you, and they might think you're delusional or going crazy. So you have to watch what you say. Your experience in meditation can be quite unusual for people who have not done it.
Yeah, Ajahn, my second question is now, I mean, in our path to attaining enlightenment, what's the most difficult defilement to control?
They're all difficult.
Sorry?
They are all difficult.
Okay. Okay. All defilements, it's equally difficult to conquer them or to
Yes.
kill them.
And you have to conquer all of them anyway. Whether they're hard or easy, you have to do it anyway.
Okay.
Take them as they come, whichever one comes first. Take them.
Okay. There's no order as such, yeah.
Yeah, there's no order.
Okay. I thought, Ajahn, like there are 4 stages to like Sohan, Sakadagami, Anagami, Arhat. Maybe we start with controlling the minor defilements and advancing to higher ones. Am I wrong?
Well, the 4 stages is measured by how hard it is. The first stage is the easiest stage too.
Easiest stage.
That's why you get to the first stage first.
Very easily. Okay. Okay. Yeah. And Ajahn, what is the clearest sign for an arhat that convinces him that craving has finally ended? I mean, that he has attained enlightenment?
Oh, it's like when you get sick and you get well. You can tell the difference, the feeling and difference when you're sick and when you're well, right? It's the same way with the mind. The mind is sick when you're not an arhat. When you become an arhat, the mind is healed. No dukkha, no suffering left in the mind whatsoever. Just like there's no pain in the body. When you're sick, you have pain in the body. When you get well, there's no pain in the body. So you can see the difference. Same way with the mind. No stress, no anxiety, no suffering, no worry, no nothing. The mind's empty about this suffering.
Even when his life is under threat, maybe if he walks into a forest and if he sees a tiger or a lion, or for example, then he may not feel any fear.
No reaction, no
reaction,
emotion, no dukkha, no fear.
Okay.
He merely knows. An arhat just merely know. Merely see, merely hear, no reaction, no emotional reaction whatsoever. But he can react rationally though, if he wants to. If he can. If he cannot react, then he just remains still and let things happen. If he should lose his life, he let it happen.
My next question is, how can one distinguish between true samadhi from a mere calm or pleasant state of mind?
Well, there are different levels of calm. So you can tell when you reach this level, you know you have reached a certain level, but you don't know whether it's the deepest yet or not. You keep continuing it, and then you might reach another level. But when you become fully calm, you know that nothing function anymore. The thoughts stop functioning, feelings stop functioning, and all you have left is just a knowing. Then you know they have reached the full fourth jhana.
Complete stillness, Tanaja.
Yes, mental stillness. No thought, no feeling, no memory.
No memory in the sense, Tanajan, we focus entirely on the present moment. No past, no future, just the...
Yeah, just merely knowing. No body, nothing. Emptiness. And happiness at the same time. Blissfulness.
Blissfulness. Okay.
Or equanimity, contentment.
The last question is Tanajan. When the concept during meditation, when the concept of self arises, uh, uh, what is the best way to observe that thought without supporting that thought?
Just merely know it, that it comes and goes.
Okay, we don't have to analyze it.
Don't have to analyze, don't have to follow what it tells you to do. If it tells you to go get a cup of coffee, just acknowledge it, but don't do what it asks you to do.
So when this concept of self arises, we don't have to stop meditation, no? We just have to know that that thought is arising.
Yeah.
Or
But in order to stop the thought, not following the thought, you have to have meditation. You have to have equanimity. If you don't have, when you have a thought about having a cup of coffee, you'll go after that coffee right away.
Can I ask one more question? It's not related to meditation.
Sure.
Now it's about the dead actually, Tanajan. When we are bestowing merit on the dead, can you think of a past meritorious deed we had performed and just transfer merit to the deceased? Based on a past good deed we had done.
It's not good as doing a new karma right now. It's like fresh food and old food, you know.
Okay.
It doesn't have the same feeling of happiness, you know. When you think about a good karma in the past and doing a new karma. When you do a new good karma, you feel happy, more happy than thinking about the past good karma.
And Tanajan, when bestowing merit on the dead, is it a must to give a dana to the Sangha or to Arhat? Or can we just offer some food or offer a donation to a needy person and then think of that good act and bestow merit to the deceased, the person whom we want to transfer merits to?
Yes, because what you get when you do dana, regardless of who you do it to, you have a feeling of good, of happiness. And that's what merit is, the feeling of happiness that arises from doing good karma. But like giving food to the monk or giving food to the sick or needy, same thing. You get the same feeling of joy, of happiness.
And also, Tanajan, in the mind, do we have to recite that particular gatha we recite when we pass merit to the dead, or we can just think about the deceased and then the merits will automatically
As
get
long as you
transferred to
can,
that person?
as long as you can identify the person you want to send the merit to.
We have to think of that person,
That
no?
person, yes.
Okay.
My father, my mother, you might forget their names, for instance. It's my mother, my father, my friends, whoever. As long as you can identify who they are, because then they will be able to receive or accept what you send them. See, it's
And
like
if the-
sending something in the mail. You have to put a name of the person who accepts it.
Okay, Tanja. If that person is ready to, acquire or ready to receive a merit we bestow, then he'll take it, no?
That's right.
Okay.
But it doesn't mean that anybody will, any dead person will be waiting for it. Some they don't need to. If they have enough merits of their own, then they don't have to rely on your merit.
Okay, Tanja.
But you do it anyway, just in case, because you
Yes,
don't
yeah.
know whether
It's
they're
to be-
waiting for you or not.
Exactly. Yes, Tanja.
Okay, good enough.
Yeah, yes, thank you. That's all I have for today. Thank you so
Okay.
much. Nice to see you today, Tanajan.
Okay,
I
thank
wish you
you.
good health and happiness. So nice talking to you, Tanajan.
You're welcome.
Sadhu.
Thank you for sharing this Dhamma to other people through your correspondence, to your writing.
Yes. Thank you,
Okay,
Tanajan.
you're welcome.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Next, Lynn from Indonesia, Jakarta. Yeah, we have to hurry a bit.
Good evening, Tanajan. Hope you're well. I don't have any questions. Thank you so much for your guidance.
Okay, good. Next, Sulan from Singapore. You have any questions, Sulan? You have to hurry.
Okay. Thank you, Ajahn. Hope you are well. Yeah. I just want to ask if you have any advice, like day I feel triggered by my mother, by sometimes what she say and what she do.
Can you repeat what you say again?
Oh, I want to ask Ajahn if you have any advice if I feel triggered by my mother.
Feel cheated by your mother.
Triggered. Not cheated. Triggered.
How do you spell the word?
T-R-I-G.
Tricked, being tricked by your mother.
No. T-R-I-G-T-R-R-E-D.
Trigger.
Yeah.
Just don't respond. Just merely let it come and go past. Don't react if you can.
Okay.
Can you do that? Just merely know that she triggers, but you don't react to her trigger.
Oh. But if I want her to keep quiet.
You walk away.
Oh. I just walk away.
Yeah, walk away. Then she'll keep quiet because nobody is talking to her.
Oh. But she keep mumbling then what?
That's her business. You cannot stop her.
Oh.
Don't try to change or force her to be something different. This is the way she is. Don't try to change her. She's an apple. You don't want to change her to become a mango.
Okay. Because sometimes if she mumble too much, then later.
That's her business. If you don't like it, just walk away.
Oh.
Or put on an earplug or something.
Or later there's a conflict in the family. I want to avoid that. So
just as long as you don't react, as long you don't react, there will be no problem. She just wants to express her view. She just wants to express her emotion. That's all.
Oh, okay. And when she don't, when I tell her something, then she didn't remember, then she didn't do.
Okay, tell her again. That's all.
Then tell her again. Okay.
Yeah.
Mm.
Or don't tell her anything at all. If you want to do something, do it yourself.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. So I just try myself.
Yeah. If you find her unreliable, then don't rely on her to do anything for you.
Oh, okay. Mm.
Rely on yourself better. Self-reliance is the best reliance.
Okay.
And you won't get disappointed. You don't get sad because they don't do something for you. Do it yourself. Don't be lazy.
Or like I asked her to monitor that my father got eat the medicine.
Okay, you just tell her and then it's up to her.
Yeah, I told her a few times. I think she got the dosage wrong sometimes.
Well, you cannot change her. This is the way she is.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
If you understand her, then you won't get upset. The reason why you get upset because you didn't understand her. You think that she should be able to do what you asked her to do. But maybe she's not able to do it.
Okay. How should I try to understand her?
Don't expect anything from her.
Oh. Okay.
You can tell her what to do, but don't expect whether she will do it or not. See?
Oh. Okay. And then I feel like I'm treating
Then you
her like a
won't.
children.
Then you won't get upset.
Oh, okay.
You don't want to get upset, right? So you don't expect anything from her.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
All right?
Mm.
Okay, we almost run out of time, so I have to go to Kunjuk now for the last questions.
กราบนมัสการท่านอาจารย์ค่ะ We don't have any question this evening.
Oh, really? That's good, because we also ran out of time. Well, thank you for your company, for joining this meeting. I hope it is useful and helpful to your practice. In the meantime, please stay safe, be mindful, and keep on practicing. And if all goes well, I'll see you all at the same time next week. Thank you and goodbye.
Thank you, Ajahn. Goodbye, admin.
Ajahn.
Thank you.
Again,
Thank you,
Min.
Kuncu.
Good night,
Thank
everyone.
you,